Former Orlando Pirates midfielder Benedict Vilakazi believes the club needs to beef up at the back because they seem to not have stability in defense at the moment. But before I continue, guys, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for more updates. Vilakazi says he is not sure if Orlando Pirates is playing with 3 or 4 defenders at the back, suggesting the Stellenbosch FC duo of Qoboluwakhe Sibande and Ismail Torre as possible solutions. Sibande has played 12 matches in all competitions this season, while the Ivorian has 16 matches under his belt, so far with 1 goal in the Carling Knockout Cup final. Vilakazi says the left-back position is suspect at Buccaneers, adding that Sibande can also easily bench Dion Hort, while Ismail Torre would be a good option in central defense. I can see at the left-back it's like we don't know what we are doing at Pirates, Vilakazi said on Itiski TV. We want to play with 3, we want to play with 4, we don't know what we are doing. There is this young boy at Stellenbosch, he's doing very well. He was a sub for that boy who was playing for Moroka Swallows last season, Fawaze Basaiden. Basaiden is also a very decent player. Sibande is a very good player. I will take him because you can see Basaiden's influence in this boy to say, if you get an opportunity, use it. If you are not going to do that, I will come in again. So for me, it's like the boy knows I've got a chance and I'm going to grab it with both hands. For me, he played like a seasoned player. He didn't look like he was doubting his decision making or unsure about a run or pass. I do understand that as coaches we are always going to be different in terms of how we coach, but me, I would have that boy over Dion Hort. That boy is good in marking, good in overlapping and good in delivering. For me, that's a key part. Dion Hort can mark, he can run, he can go up, but when it comes to that final pass, you ask yourself, why Hort? Why didn't you pass it? Why didn't you play it there? So I would go with that boy. On the other hand, Torre is a very solid defender. You can see when he's playing, the communication at the back, how they cover each other and his work rate. The other thing that I like is that when he misses a ball, he doesn't say no, I'm done. He waits for the right moment and then he plays a nice pass. He also gives cover when you need cover. That's why you see when they sub Daryl Macheke with Jaden Adams in that central midfield, Adams doesn't panic. Concluded Vilakazi, and you can listen to Vilakazi's preferred the transfer targets for Orlando Pirates on Itiski TV official YouTube channel. On the other hand, Zakele Lipasa weighs a potential move to Europe. The Orlando Pirates and Bafana striker discussed the pros and cons of moving to Europe. Lipasa has been included in Hugo Broos' final 23-man squad for the upcoming Africa Cup of Nations despite scoring his last goal for Orlando Pirates in September. The pacey forward started the 2023 to 2024 like a house on fire, netting 10 goals in his first 8 games for the Buccaneers, but he somewhat slowed down. He also scored important goals in Bafana's qualification campaign for the Africa Cup of Nations and has netted 3 times in 7 appearances overall. In a Q&A with Puma, Zakele Lipasa was asked about the pros and cons of moving to Europe. Everyone wants to play in Europe, as the move gives players platforms to compete at a higher level and ensure their financial security, said the Bafana forward, who is sponsored by Puma. But there are a lot of challenges and it requires sacrifices. For example, you are far from your family, the food is different to what one is used to, the culture is foreign and the language is an obstacle sometimes. Lipasa also insisted that the biggest strength of the current Bafana team is the good morale among the players. The team morale is high, we have 1 goal and every player has something to prove. We haven't achieved a lot with the national team, so this is the opportunity to make a name for ourselves. He added the 26-year-old also revealed which boots he currently plays in, which are Puma Ultra, which are designed for attacking players. On the other news, targeted start to decide future for Makhehleni at Orlando Pirates. The Buccaneers could decide on the future of Makhehleni depending on their progress in pursuit of another targeted midfielder strongman. Makhaula's future at the Buccaneers is hanging in the balance due to the lack of game time since his arrival from AmaZulu last January. This season, the 34-year-old central midfield has made only 4 appearances in all competitions, and all 4 from the substitutes bench. Makhaula hasn't played in any of the Orlando Pirates' last 13 matches in the league, and indications are that the club has already been planning for life after him by searching for a replacement. The player's contract with the Soweto Giants is set to expire in June, and according to sources, Stellenbosch FC midfield Daryl Macheke is the player targeted to replace him in coach Jose Rivera's midfield. The Buccaneers are seemingly interested in signing Daryl Macheke from Stellenbosch, and if they do succeed in that, it will spell bad news for Makhaula's regarding his future with the club. On the other hand, Orlando Pirates' masterstroke, Mabasa and Zukamanja back for the title. Orlando Pirates, a renowned name in the South African football, faces a critical phase this season. Despite their strong finish in the last DStv Premiership, they are currently struggling in the league, finding themselves in 5th place. To bolster their title inspirations, Benedict Vilakazi, a former midfield maestro for the Pirates, has suggested a tactical move, the return of Mabasa and Terrence. With Mabasa currently on loan at Morocco Swallows and Zugamanja playing for SuperSport United, could be the missing pieces in Orlando Pirates' puzzle. Their current position on the log, trailing leaders Mamelodi Sundowns by a significant margin, indicates a need for strategic changes. The Buccaneers have struggled to convert their dominance into goals, an issue that could be addressed by retargeting these players. With Vilakazi's insight a game-changing perspective, Vilakazi's advice resonates with the fans and the management alike. His perspective, rooted in experience and a deep understanding of the team's dynamics, suggests that the Buccaneers need quality players up front. According to him, while defensive and midfield strategies are crucial, the lack of a finisher can render these efforts futile. We all make mistakes, Vilakazi remarks, implying the recessing past decisions could be key to future success. For Orlando Pirates to challenge the likes of Mamelodi Sundowns, they must not only focus on defensive tactics, but also enhance their attacking capabilities. Bringing back Mabasa and Zugamanja could provide the quality and finishing pros needed at the front. This move, as per Vilakazi's suggestion, might be the strategic shift required to revitalize the Orlando Pirates campaign this season. On the other hand, insiders' response to Lesedi Kapinga's Orlando Pirates exit. There has been talk of a possible exit for Lesedi Kapinga from Orlando Pirates, but an insider has said otherwise about the player's future. Kapinga has so far failed in attempts to revive his career since joining the Buccaneers in July after leaving Mamelodi Sundowns. 4 appearances in all competitions, including in the semi-finals and final of the MTN 8, is all that the attacker has contributed to the Orlando Pirates 2023-2024 campaign thus far. There is no truth in the talks that Lesedi Kapinga will be leaving Orlando Pirates, and it's just rumors. The boy is still in the plans of the club and is waiting for his opportunity to play. It's just that he has been injured and that's why he hasn't seen much action, said the source. The good thing is that the boy is now ready to play as he has since fully recovered from injury. He is focused on making his mark at Orlando Pirates and is working hard to achieve that. As most of the players went for a break at the end of the year, he kept on training and had someone assisting him with regaining fitness, and that's how serious he has been about his situation, said the source. The 28-year-old former Black Leopards man has also been disrupted by injury on his progress, although a source has confirmed that he has since returned to fitness and itching for playing time. Lesedi Kapinga was signed on a 3-year deal by the Soweto Giants.